Hey guys, it's Lane with CraftyLifeMom.com. I am back again today with another Christmas DIY using 5 items from the Dollar Tree. Today we are going to be making a flocked Christmas tree. It's not a huge Christmas tree, but it is a flocked Christmas tree. I can't take credit for this DIY. It's actually been out for a couple of different years. Several different crafters have done this DIY. It's also all over YouTube, and it's just kind of a known Dollar Tree Christmas DIY, and I just thought I would share it with you today because if you haven't done this DIY, you are certainly missing out. So what it is, and I'm going to show it to you not plugged in because I don't have an extension cord to actually get the lights to show you what it looks like all lit up. But it is a flocked miniature Christmas tree, and it's just an easy flocking on the tree. I don't know if you can actually see some of the white that is on the tree. You can actually do more flocking on your Christmas tree if you want to, or you can just do a little bit to kind of calm down the green color of your Christmas tree. And I'm going to show you how I did that. But let me show you the items that you need to get from the Dollar Tree first. It's this simple little $1 Christmas tree from the Dollar Tree. It is very thin when you open up the Christmas tree. It's almost like Charlie Brown Christmas tree thin. But to make it fluffier, what you need to get is a pack of, also from the Dollar Tree, these wired garland ties. They come 12 to a pack, and what we're going to do is simply just tie them into the tree to kind of fluff it up. So for $2 to get a cute, it's about 3-foot Christmas tree for $2, you can't beat that. And then of course they sell the 5-foot strand miniature lights. You can certainly get a longer strand. This was just $1 from the Dollar Tree, and simple to add to the tree to kind of give it some of the lights that you want or some color. And then a metal tin like this. They also have this at the Dollar Tree, this exact same one. I picked this one because it had the jute twine already on the metal bucket, and it kind of gives that farmhousey look. And then down inside, you will need a Christmas, or not a Christmas, I'm sorry, you will need a foam block to actually put your tree into, and then we are going to put it down into the block. So I will go ahead and show you how I actually get the tree open and add the fluff to it to get it a little bit fuller than what it is when it comes in the box. So I'll flip the screen around and show you.
Okay guys, so what I did was I took out my Christmas tree out of my box, and I started fluffing the branches just to kind of get an idea of what or how sparse my tree was. And like I said, these Dollar Tree trees are kind of thin. They could almost be a Charlie Brown Christmas tree. So that's why we have the garland ties. Once I kind of fluffed the tree, I took the stand, put it to the side, took my styrofoam block out and shoved it down into my bucket, and then I took the bottom of the Christmas tree off and poked the rod down into the styrofoam to kind of stand it up. Then I opened up my package of garland ties and I started adding them to my Christmas tree. So there's 12 ties that come into a package, and I use about 8 to add the fluff to the Christmas tree. In order to add these to the Christmas tree, I just basically tied them around the rod of the Christmas tree and crisscrossed it over each other until the branches kind of met the same length as the branches that was next to. So in order to get it shorter, I just wrapped it around a little bit more in order to get the desired length as I worked up the Christmas tree. And you can see that here. Once I had enough branches onto my tree, I took a look at it, make sure that it was fluffy enough, and kind of fluffed it as I went. And then I took it outside to spray paint with the $1 spray paint that I got from Walmart to add the white texture to the Christmas tree to kind of give it that flocking look. And I will show you the actual spray paint that I used here in just a second, so that you can see what I did to flock the Christmas tree.
Okay, guys, I'm back. So what I did was I took that Christmas tree outside after I got all my branches added. I took a $1 spray paint can of white spray paint that I got from Walmart, I think it was, and I just took it outside and kind of like shooted white little spritz of paint all over the branches of my Christmas tree. There was no rhyme or reason to how I sprayed it. You can definitely do it heavier than I did. You can actually even buy the can of like flocking spray to get like that clumpy look on your Christmas tree. I just picked white spray paint because I couldn't find the flocking spray. It's just probably because it's not out yet, and it will be as more Christmas comes out into the stores. But so I just got a white spray paint can and I just sprayed it onto my branches, and you can kind of see a little bit of it here. Let me see if I can show you another. See right here how I got like a little bit of the branches done, and you can see a little bit there. So overall, the whole tree is not like super green. It's got the white kind of going in and out of between it. You can definitely do it heavier than I did. I just chose to do a little bit just to see kind of how it looked, and brought it back in. Once I had it in and all dried, and I'm doing two of these, I stuck it like back down into the styrofoam that I put down into my bucket, and and I'm going to go ahead and show you how I did that. So I just push it down into the bucket like this, and you can actually see the flocking a little bit better on this one here. You can see how I have the white spray paint just kind of going all over. I took that and then just kind of got it down into my bucket, and then started to, like, of course, fluff the tree. So now it's like a whole lot more fluffier, and it's down into my bucket. Now you can see the styrofoam still showing, and so I have two ideas for you to do that. You can actually take the leftover picks or the garland ties, if you have them, and kind of like tuck them down into the styrofoam and around it, just to kind of hide the styrofoam. That's exactly what I did on this one here. It's just kind of like a bushy bottom. Or you can get some floral moss and hot glue that down and around in there. I forgot to pick up the floral moss, so I just did the leftover picks on my tree, and I'll probably do the same for this one. Once that was done, I took this lovely buffalo check ribbon that I've been using all along. This one actually came from Hobby Lobby, and I made a bow. I put it at the top of my tree, and then I put the lights on my tree so that I could have a little bit of white, bright lights, and I just love it when it's going to be lit at night. And so there's my bow and my tree, and this one could probably stand to get a little bit more fluffing going on. But there you have it, the simple DIY farmhouse flocked Christmas tree. So super cute. I'm planning to put them on either side of my mantle. I have a little Christmas village I'm going to kind of put in the middle of that, and then have one of these trees on either side to display for Christmas. And once I get all of my Christmas decorations set up, I promise I'll come back and share what all of that looks like, and then link back to this video. I hope that you guys find this Christmas DIY tree fun to make, and if you make one, put it on social media. Tag me so that I can see it, and put hashtag CraftyLifeMom. Until next time, I will see you soon. Bye-bye.